Super Bowl goes through Atlanta. It's the Saints and the Falcons on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. The George Hallis Trophy awaits the winner of this one, as well as a spot in the Super Bowl. Thanks for being with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, the anticipation's big. I love this moment where we have a champion in the NFC crown on this field. A couple of teams don't like each other. What are you going to be watching for in this one, partner?
Yeah, I think one of the coolest things about these conference championship games, Mike, is how well these two teams know each other. You find yourself here in the NFC, you're playing, not maybe every year, but you're playing each other a lot. You know their tendencies, you know the roster, you know the opposing coaching staff. There's some bad blood built up, not only over the course of this season, but previous ones. And tell you what, we wanted the best two teams in the conference with a game on the line to go to the Super Bowl, and I think we got it.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
This place is rocking right now, Mike. I mean, neither one of us can even hear each other speak. This crowd is certainly doing their part. They're trying to create as hostile of an environment as humanly possible to give their team the upper hand. And he's going to have to overcome this atmosphere if he's going to lead his team to the Super Bowl. This isn't going to be an easy task by any stretch of the imagination, but as long as he goes out there and he plays smart and aggressive, they're going to have a shot to fly back home as NFC champs.
The left side into the hands of Olave.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On fourth down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
These are the type of games, Mike, where you can become a legend, not only for your franchise, but to the entire city. His play throughout the year has helped them get to the point where the NFC Championship is taking place in their stadium. And if he's able to continue to play at that high level over these next 4 quarters, his team's going to have a real shot to end the weekend as NFC champions.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. first and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. Give to Robinson from the pistol. Bijan Robinson. And he's going to take this all the way home. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will go up by 7.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7 0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Offside. Defense. Still 3rd down.
Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. But he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Outside the turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Man in motion here is Washington. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Pitts is the man in motion. From the gun, it's Penix. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They put Kelsey in motion. They'll run with Robinson. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll throw here on third and short. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, New Orleans.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll look to throw. That's deep for Olave. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Tight end going in motion here. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. To the left side in the hands of London. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Third and 2, and Penix. That's the tight end, Pitts. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That one taken in by London. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
1st and 10. And here's Bijan. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. Travis Kelce. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. They'll run a draw now with Algier. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They put Kelsey in motion. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the leg. Now on the return, he has lost the football, but this is taken in by a teammate. The Saints offense and their quarter. Headed out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's Blake Gillikin now as he's on to punt for the second time. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They've opened up a big lead already. Trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. They face second down and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. Third down and 9. London brought in motion. On third down, Penix. Looking middle, he's got Kelsey. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Pitts is the man in motion. On second down, Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Again, it's Penix. Open man down the field, Mooney. He is in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here we go on the return from the 1. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So, we've hit halftime here in the NFC Championship game. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Kansas City Chiefs who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. It was a former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson, who was tough to stop in that first half. He was running with a purpose as he found the end zone 3 times in that first half. And that opposing defense had better come up with a scheme for slowing him down.
Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To the outside. Catch made by London. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Atlanta. They'll throw. It's Penix. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They're going to go play action with Penix. This one caught at the 4.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Second and a yard. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's deep for Olave.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, New Orleans.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone replay is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll stick with him again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes my... But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and This is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Marshawn kneeling there to stop him. On second down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff, it's Algier. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Man in motion here is Washington. He'll go again here with Algier. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Robinson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Here comes 3rd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Falcons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now the lefty panics on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. London brought in motion. They'll run it here with Algier. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now panics to throw on 2nd down. That one taken in. Drake, London. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Off the RPO. This is Dobbs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Mooney in motion. On the give, it's Robinson. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Pitts is the man in motion. On third down, Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. A run here with Algier. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just and a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up first and goal.
And he'll go down, back at the 4. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. And the run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Here's Coop for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. So it's a win here for the Falcons.